solid start to the season. Couple of nice signings in. Let's say things are looking good. Hello? Larne, what do you want? What do you mean McQuaid's got to be recalled? You're selling him to Linfield. Fine. Hi, Linfield. It's Aussie Villain. Yeah, look, I'm okay. Can I please loan William McQuaid from you? Free until the end of the season. Perfect. Got an extra 6 months out of this. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to Season 5, Episode 2 on the Impossible Dream here at H&W Welders. And today, 2 tough games in the league against Larne and Coleraine. But as the transfer window is closed, we have some signings to catch you up on. And the first one is we are now loaning William McQuaid from Linfield, not from Larne. If you can keep up with his career, well, then you're a smarter person than I am. He's gone back and forth between loaning us. Anyway, he got sold to Linfield. We got our sell-on clause, which is nice. And then we just loaned him back, and we've got him for the rest of the season now. So that is good. You'll have to kind of combine his 2 spells with us on loan this season. It's an absolute shambles, but we've got him back. We've got him till the end of the season now, not just to December. And, we'll keep him as long as we can. We'll just keep loaning him back. He's not costing us anything, which is perfect. We're getting him for free. Now, he wasn't the only signing that we made. There's 2 to catch you up on, both in midfield. The first one here is Paul Warnick. We've got him on loan from Dunfermline in Scotland. Again, we're not paying anything towards his wages. We've signed him to play this role. He's very, very decent mentally, and I always think in more defensive positions, the mental side of the game is almost as important as anything else. He's not the quickest, which is maybe not ideal, but he can put a tackle in. He's got good teamwork, good positioning, good work rate. Hopefully he'll do a good job for us in there. We can see he was on loan in Scottish League 2, did okay. He's had a game for us in the league, did okay. So hopefully he'll go on and have a good season for us. And the other signing we made is a player that we do own, Luke Cundell. Got to be careful how I say that. £230 a week for, what are we signing for, 2 years. You can see very, very high current ability. What I like about him, he's got good pace, which is important, but he's got good passing. He's got good tackling technique, just sort of a good general midfield skills, but also this long shots of 11. I suspect that in this league, with shoot on sight on against the goalkeepers we're up against, long shots of 11 could be absolutely lethal. So he's at the club. He's he's at Wolves and Nottingham Forest. He hasn't played before. We did give him a debut, I think, in a cup game, and he didn't do the greatest, to be honest, but he's not match sharp, so that's to be expected. So he has come in as well. So let me know what you think of the new signings. We own him now, which is good because they're pretty much our entire midfielders on loan right now. So this is one that we know we have in the bank if for next season and beyond. And I think he's more than good enough to play this season as well. So that is everything caught up on the signings. Oh, there's one out as well. And that's Jack Conlon. He's gone off to Dergview. We just let him go for free. He wasn't playing for us anymore. He just never quite developed how we'd hoped. So he's off to Dergview, and that's £50 off the wage budget as well. All right, now there are four games to catch you up on since last episode, so let's get to those. 2 in the league, 2 in the cups. The first one was in the league against Dungannon Swifts. We fell behind early before conceding a second in first half stoppage time. Although Ross Smith picked out Dylan Davidson to pull one back in the second half. So a really, really disappointing first half in this one. We were 2-0 down. I think I may have tactically got things a little bit wrong. They came out in their 4-5-1. Second half, we ended up having 2 up top and 2 wingers as well. And I think I took Tipton and Gallagher out or something along those lines. Brought Gowan and Davidson on. And we did look a lot better. So probably on me, I got it wrong. But really, really disappointing. You can see from XG, we didn't deserve to win. And so our first loss of the season. Next up was our first game in the Northern Irish League Cup. It was against Dollingworth Town or something. They're a lower league team, so let's see how we did. The only goal came in the second half when Sinnerton got his first goal for the club. So this was a decent performance from us. A lot of debuts in this one. A lot of young players coming in as well. And we played okay. Warnick made his debut in this one. Lillis did well to win the ball in midfield to set up Sinnerton. Francis played in there. Didn't do too well. He's one of the young midfielders that we have more current ability than more potential ability than current ability. And he kind of showed that there. And the other debutant, Sinnerton, who got his goal. Very, very useful looking player. Maybe not quite developing as we'd like right now, but still time for him. And the other player to make his debut was the man on loan from Larne, Kenway. And he was okay, again, without being superb or excellent. But ultimately, we got the win. That is the main thing, and we're in the hat for the next round. And I forget who we've got. We'll check that in just a second. Next game to catch you up on was back in the league against Crusaders. We went in front midway through the first half when McQuaid played in Lucas. Crusaders drew level just before half-time. But we secured the point through Lucas's solo effort. So there we go, back in the league and back to winning ways. It was good to see Lucas get underway for the season as well with his first goals. It was a good performance from us. It was an even game. It was, maybe we were just slightly lucky to win it. But, you know, with Lucas in that sort of form, there's always a chance. So we'll take the win, we'll move on. And next up, it was a game in the County Antrim Cup Shield thing. Of course, we made the final of this competition last season. Our first task this season was against our local rivals, Dundela. We took an early lead when Devine crossed for Gowan. Dundela were level at half-time. But Gowan and Sheedy combined to restore our lead early in the second half. Sheedy played in Davidson to extend our lead. Before Gowan played in Sheedy again in stoppage time for his second. So there we go, a really, really decent performance, this one from us. I mean, you can see the second string team here. It's beginning to look quite strong, isn't it? Gowan was obviously class above. We haven't been using wingers in the league, so we gave him and Davidson a game. Sheedy, the young striker that came through our youth intake 1 or 2 seasons ago now, really did take his chance as well. He's just physically maybe a little bit questionable, isn't he? But the rest of his game is coming along okay. Yeah, Kundell made his debut. Got to be really careful the way I say that. And we gave the youngster Hill a game at right back. I mean, he wasn't terrible, but he's still learning. But yeah, again, in the hat for the next round. Dundela pushed aside, and that is excellent. We can see, let's have a quick look at the league table. Larne and Coleraine, we're facing first and second today. It's a huge test for us to see exactly how far we've come. But we're sitting there in 5th. We'll take that early on in the season. We've got Institute in the League Cup next round at home, and Larne in the County Antrim Shield, again at home. But that'll be a tough one. But again, we're not really taking these cups too seriously because there's nothing really in it for us outside of a bit of prize money. We'd much rather be going hard at the league. So that is everything there. Let's have a quick look and see what we're doing here against Larne in the first game. We're expecting a 4-3-3 formation from them. They're a very good team, and this is the team that we are sending out. It's Popple in goal. It's Boyle, Denham, Hall, and Simpson as the back four. Warnick, he makes his first appearance on YouTube for you to have a look at. It's going to be McQuaid and Smith in midfield. It's Tipton ahead of them in behind Cargbo and Lucas. This is a team that can cause anybody problems on their day. Well, let's hope it's our day. So here we go, away from home against the runaway champions last year. Fidel O'Rourke and Waru in the same team is scary because they've both scored against us multiple times. Of course, Waru was at Glentoran last season. We're huge underdogs, boys. Go out there, just do your best and see what we can do. We are, of course, we have a threat of our own, so we don't necessarily need to be scared of them. With what we can do, we can score against them. I think. The problem, of course, is can we keep them out? And that's where obviously the question lies, isn't it? But as ever, we'll go out there, we'll have a go at them. We are attacking and see where that leaves us. This is looking a little bit questionable early on. Popple, we're going to say he knew that was going high and wide and not that he was just sort of watching and hoping it missed. Let's give them some encouragement. We'll wait till after this highlight, though. Waru crosses in. It's off the post. Need to be doing just a little bit better than that, please, boys. We'll give them some encouragement. Another set piece to defend. Ball in. It's headed down and it's disallowed. It was a mile offside. Never in doubt. Maybe ever so slightly lucky there. We have done a little bit of work on set pieces. Oh, he's an absolute mile off. Actually, Bonds wasn't too far off, but O'Rourke was a mile off. And surely interfering with play. Yeah, we've done a little bit of work on set pieces, attacking and defending, just to, keep the board happy. It's what they want us to do as well, be an effective side from set pieces. And obviously, a goal scored or conceded, whether it's from a set piece or not, is still a goal scored or conceded. We're giving up a lot of chances, but they've only had the one on target. There's a cross in. That is another goal disallowed for offside, and rightly so. Yeah, I'm tempted. Do we change what we're doing here? Or given that, because we're not creating anything. That is obviously a small problem. O'Rourke looks like he's had a kick in the shins from us, so that's upsetting, isn't it? Are we clinging on? They've had 19 shots on goal. You would argue possibly yes. We've done absolutely nothing in that half of football. So we'll say we're not happy with that. We'll pump our fists, say that we know they have what it takes, but we might look to tweak. What can we tweak is the question. Let's raise our tempo. Let's get rid of all this and see where that leaves us. Now, when we are at defending, do we go at them? No. You know what? A 0-0, a draw away from home is not bad, is it? So let's not change too much. It's going to depend, of course, on how they react to halftime. They have no doubt, I'm sure, had an absolute roasting from their manager at halftime. Why aren't you beating these Muppets by more, or by at all? Can Warnock get to that? Not quite. Cross in. Waru is there, and that's just over the bar as well. They're playing with inverted wingers. Now, we are narrow, aren't we? Yeah, so we're forcing them to the outside, which inverted wingers obviously don't want to do. System wants us to take off Simpson for McCreary. I think we've learnt from previous experience that that's not a good idea. We haven't created anything. Do we go and have a crack at this late? Let's go more direct. If we're not creating much, let's just look to get it into Cargbo and see if he can get something going for us. We're looking a little bit nervous, which isn't ideal. Just keep encouraging them. Boyle is still looking nervous. They've had 30 shots on goal. I mean, if we take anything from this, we are extremely lucky, really, aren't we? Warnock wins it back. All right, can we get them on the break? He's got McQuaid through the middle. He instead gives it away. Oh, and there it is. No, tell you what, it's going to be our day, isn't it? Simpson is now looking tired. Tipton is not playing well. Okay, let me think about this. Okay, so we've made 2 changes. We're going to keep playing the way we are. Kundell has come on. He's going to drop in to play as the midfielder. We've pushed McQuaid forward, so we'll see if that works for us. And McCreary was sitting on the bench looking motivated. Simpson's tired, so we'll give him a chance, and hopefully we won't regret doing that. But, a motivated player is never a bad thing to bring off the bench, is it? We've got about, 4 minutes plus stoppages to go here. It would almost be cruel at this point if we were to concede. There's a header away. Can Kundell get to that? He can't. There's the ball in. It's over the bar. Let's maybe just drop it back to balance, shall we? There's a minute and a half of stoppage time to go. Don't do it now. It's slid away. Here we go, Lucas. Can we get them on the break? Kundell's getting forward. Lucas, he's not going to go that far himself, I wouldn't have thought, but you never know with Lucas. He can do anything. He has got past one. Here he goes. He has to go himself. Oh, he's seen his eyes in lights there, and, well, he's not done the most intelligent thing. There's still a minute to play. Can we win this? McCreary's there. He can't, but we should pick up the second ball. Hall heads it out. They didn't need to do that, mate. You didn't need to do it. McQuaid's doing his best getting back. Popple makes the save. 30 seconds to go. Get it up to Cargbo. Get it up to Cargbo. There it is. That's knocked towards Cargbo. And it comes back. Boyle, it should get to that first. Intelligent, mate. Love it. 15 seconds to go. Can we get ourselves a point away from home against Larne? It would be a huge point in the context of the season. Boyle heads it clear. We haven't necessarily deserved it. We've been completely outplayed. We haven't really threatened at all. And we have got a point on the road at Larne. That is massive. Look at that. We have. Oh, have you seen a bigger mugging off in football history? It's amazing that we haven't won that. Their manager will be screaming that we've been FM'd. But we don't care. So there we go. We come away with a point to Larne. Coleraine are 5 from 5. That's our next challenge. Well, that's going to be interesting, wasn't it? McQuaid, of course, against his former team. He's never played a game for him. But that is huge. Guys, wait right there. It is unbeaten. The 5 from 5 Coleraine next. Let's see if we can put a dent in their season as well. Okay, welcome back. Let's see if we can keep this run going now. We are facing top of the table, undefeated, the only perfect team in the league, Coleraine. We're at home. Next up, we have Linfield. So we've got a three very tough games in a row here. So if we could go through that and pick up, well, even another point, 2 points would be very, very welcome indeed. We're expecting a 4-2-3-1 formation from them. Let's have a look at what we're doing. There's no need to change anything, I don't think. So we're going to keep going as we were. So it's Popple in goal, Boyle, Denham, Holland, Simpson as the back four, Warnock in behind McQuaid and Smith. It's Tipton in behind Cargbo and Lucas. We didn't, we were a little bit lucky to take a point maybe from Larne. Let's see if we can do better this time. I say we were a little bit lucky, but really, most of their chances were from set pieces, weren't they? So it's not as though they ripped us to shreds. We got nothing to lose here, what we're capable of. Yeah, we can get on board with that, I think, can't we? Let's point our fingers. Let's say that we have faith in them to make a difference. And let's get out there and see how we do at home. I mean, you've got to say, given that they're 5 from 5, if we can take a point from this again, it's going to be a very good point for us. But it would be nice to inflict a defeat on them, wouldn't it? We'll give them some encouragement here early on. Yeah, I mean, so far so good this season. Really, we're at least up towards the right end of the table. Obviously, it's a long season, and we've got the 3 tough games coming up here. If we can still sort of be up there after these games, then you would start and think, oh well, maybe third is achievable. But, Larne, Linfield and Coleraine look as though we're going to have to beat one of them to get into that top 3, and McQuaid has given it away there. Denham wins it back for us, up towards Lucas. Lucas is maybe a little bit slow to react to that. And here come Coleraine getting forward. Lucas doing a decent job tracking his fullback. Can he now stop the cross? He more or less does. Still, though, with Coleraine, they're going to whack one in here, aren't they? And there it is. Right in the corner. Well, that's frustrating, isn't it? I'm tempted to go high line. The problem is that when we looked at their scouting report, the analysis report you get, they are a controlled possession side that play long ball. That's kind of tough to figure out how you set up against that. But they certainly didn't look as though they were going to play long ball there. Here we go with a free kick. Tipton's over it. It's a good place. Kenny, it's difficult to get around the wall. Oh, Tipton! Tipton has done it magnificently, and it's 1-1. A second goal of the season for George Tipton, and that is a very, very special free kick indeed. I wasn't sure to get it round the wall. He's got it up and down and into that far corner. Wonderful stuff from George Tipton, and we are level. Let's give him some praise. And, well, let's see if we can go on with it now. It's at home. You always kind of want to think you can win the game, but it's obviously going to be tough. But 1-1 at half time. We'll take that. And well, we haven't been ridiculously outplayed either, have we? Do we say we're happy? Do we build a bit of confidence and say we're happy? Maybe we do. Maybe we do. We'll pump our fists, say we have faith in them, and hope that we've said the right thing there. Lucas isn't having his best game. Neither is Warnock or Boyle or Simpson. Again, Simpson. We had a word with Simpson about his recent form. It hasn't been fantastic. All right, so let's get rid of this. Let's try and raise our tempo. Maybe go a little bit more direct as well. We're at home, so we'll play with maybe some width. And as long as we're not losing, I think we'll stay a little bit more compact. If we were to go behind again, then I think we might look to open ourselves up a little bit and try and put some more pressure on them. But yeah, given how the season is sort of sitting currently, Smith is looking a little bit nervous. I'm wondering if Kundell can come on for him. Cargbo's there. Cargbo buries his header from the corner, and it is 2-1. We have turned it around. The Welders are in front against the undefeated Coleraine side. And this is looking very, very nice now indeed. Good ball in. We know what Cargbo can do. He has buried that header. And that is a thing of beauty. Let's give him some praise. Can we go on with this now? Can we hang on? Can we defend? Warnock's not having a great game. Smith he's improved. So let's maybe leave that. Warnock is troubling. We could bring Lillis on to play back there, but he's not really a natural in that role. Let's just keep praising them. This is going very, very well indeed. We've only got 10 minutes to go here. Can we win this ball back? Want to get across the... Oh. That is extremely, extremely frustrating. We just gave him a little bit too much time, and he has absolutely buried that, hasn't he? Let's encourage them. They've changed the way they're playing. Alright, so we'll have to adapt. Alright, and this is how we're going to adapt. They want to play with 3 at the back, 3 up top. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go with wingers. We've just dropped Tipton back in. We've taken off Lucas and Smith. And yeah, we're going to attack them. We're going to exploit the flanks. We're going to high tempo, be direct. We're going to close them down, and we're going to have a go at them. God damn it, we're going to have a go at them. We're going to keep our deep line, but we're going to try and close them down. And, well, go big or go home, right? It may come back to bite us on the backside, but you never know. Is there going to be a highlight? Here we go with Gowan. It's tackled away. And now I start to regret everything. Would a point at home have been the worst result here? McQuaid, can we win that? There's the ball over the top. Ah, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. Oh, Popple with a save. Boyle, get rid, mate. Oh, for... Unbelievable. Just get rid of it. Popple's made a decent save. He's got no... Oh, what is that? There's no pressure on your Boyle. Oh, unlucky. So there we go. Coleraine keep their perfect record. We dropped down to 8th. We've been better than that, and I think we will be better than that. But Boyle. Super sub Devlin inspires Coleraine. Lindsay's pleased with the comeback. That's a taunting, isn't it? I mean, I think we saw every one of his composure of 7 on that one. That is... Oh, Boyle. That is so disappointing. And there it is again. Sierra Leone's manager. Is he Northern Irish? No, he's actually Sierra Leone. I think it was Ryan Moss in the comments who pointed out he's got to have an apartment nearby. He's at every single game watching Cargbo. But there we go. That is... Oh, I feel a little bit sick. But... Oh, we were so close to having a decent episode there. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. If you've enjoyed that, hit thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Yeah, it's just disappointing, isn't it? We'll be back next time. I don't care about these cups. So we'll come back for 2 away games, but 2 games that we'd like to think we could win, I think. Institute and Ballymena United. That's all for next time, guys. Until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.